Hello, friends and family. Welcome to day 42, cycle 2, day 20 of my quest to crush aggressive diffuse large B-cell lymphoma, also called DLBCL, using the R-EPOCH immuno/chemotherapy treatment. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey. Let's get into status. Eating. Again, unremarkable. I'm pleased to report unremarkable. The nausea, managed/non-existent. Mouth pain, I think pretty much better. Another thumbs up. Weight, still at the top of my range, so I don't think that's going away because the prednisone's starting on Friday. I did manage to drink 110 ounces yesterday. I didn't make it to my 120 stretch goal, but 110's not too shabby. So I'm pretty pleased with that. My sleep was 6 hours and 39 minutes, and I had about a 1 hour, I'm going to call it a rest. I laid in bed, I watched some videos, I dozed a little bit on and off, but it wasn't like sleeping nap. But it was definitely kind of a chill period, chillaxing. My chemo symptoms still have some finger neuropathy and those nose clots, but otherwise no, well, obviously, I don't mention every time, but obviously hair is an issue. That's to me, that's old news, but it's still part of the symptoms, I guess. Let's see. Chemo brain is definitely improving. I would say almost non-existent, so I'm happy about that, but you guys let me know. My movement was 8,500 steps yesterday. One sun salutation, and then several restorative poses using my new bolster. Thumbs up. Felt really good. My vitals were all fine. And let's see, my doctor news. I got a text to pre-register for chemo for Friday. And I got another email this morning when I first got into the office. My short-term disability was once again rejected for nonsense reasons. So I replied to the email immediately and I said, okay, well, here are the dates I think it is based on the first, because the first paper they sent in had dates and the second one did not. So I said, well, based on this is the dates. I said they're estimating based on 6 treatments, 21 cycles, maybe 27. So, but we don't know if that's the full course or if we're going to have to do more or less or whatever. I said, and based on my prior experience, I think I said this already, it seems like it's going to be about 5 days per the 21-day cycle that I need to have off from work. Based on like the days I go in for treatment and then the days that I just feel miserable and want to crawl under the bed. I'm not working on those days. And I said, is this what you need? And she said, yes. Now please have your doctor put it on the paper. I was like, for crimini's sake. So I turned that response around, forwarded it to the doctor's office, to the person that does it, and said, please add these dates in section 3B, and behind the sentence that you currently have, could you, make a sentence like, at this time, we anticipate that Jennifer will need to be off from work for 5 days of the 21-day cycle, or something such as that. So I didn't hear back. I did not ask her to contact me when it was sent, but I'm going to assume that she sent it today or tomorrow. Fingers crossed. Welcome to my world. On this last rejection, the employer said, I hope you have a speedy recovery. I'm like, well, you guys are not helping. I didn't say that. I was very nice. Honey, vinegar. Yeah, I'm going the honey route, but they are really aggravating me. Okay. My mental health headspace noodle. So I have 2 things today. One is I am starting to get a little, I don't want to know if it's anxious or a little reticent, I guess, about, I got that text reminding me I have to come in on Friday and the poisoning is going to start again and I'm going to start to gradually feel worse and worse. And by, middle of next week, I anticipate feeling horrible, although I'm trying not to borrow trouble and to be positive as I can. But there's a little bit of that going on. But I decided that today my words is quiet confidence. I'm quietly confident that I'm going to kick cancer's butt. So here's my quote. She has a quiet confidence that screams loud. She is humble but strong. She is stable but rebellious. She's giving but not naive. She chooses her battles wisely. She'll stay silent until it's time to fight. And when that time comes, fight she does. And that quote was from Jordan Sara Weatherhead. I thought that was pretty appropriate. Alrighty, let's get into my to-do list. I did work today. I did actually also had a meeting with my manager to talk about the 2021 plan, what work we see coming, etc., etc. We did spend some of that discussing my treatment, how I'm doing, and that same 5-day dealio and all that stuff. But it was a good conversation. I did not work too much on my new sweater. I haven't even really given a consideration to the pockets, so I really have to work on that. I had a robotics meeting. During the robotics meeting, I crocheted one additional Warm Up America rectangle for my study. So that puts me up to 11 rectangles for Warm Up America. Hoff and I had a date. We went to the doctor's appointment today. I told you last week we have these dates where we go to medical professionals. There you go. He had a doctor's appointment. Again, standard. He does them once a month, so it's nothing to be alarmed about. Although there was an odd conversation when we were at the doctor's appointment. I don't remember who started it, but somebody there said, "Oh, Jen, your head shape is nice. It's like round or oval or whatever. If I had to be bald, it would be horrible. My head's flat here or whatever." And I was like, okay, I think that was a compliment, but it was a very bizarre conversation. At least it's not a conversation I typically have about my head shape. So that was amusing, I'll say. Loaded and ran the dishwasher, nothing remarkable there. Put away the rest of the groceries. I had to wash them down with the Lysol wipes, blah, blah, blah. Welcome to COVID. And I think that was all the things that I've already done. My to-do list grew today, unfortunately. I still need to return the light. I still need to find a replacement. I need to do a cycle 1 and a cycle 2 compilation. So I've been thinking... So guys, give me some feedback down below in the comments. As I'm talking to different folks, either texting or in person, it's hard to keep up with all these videos. I know they're coming out every day. And I'm wondering, do you think it would be valuable, particularly for those folks who can't keep up, if I did like a weekly recap, maybe on Saturdays or Sundays, just talking about the week, the week I just had. Just kind of take all the status from that week and throw it together, just so you can pop in and get one video, you can see it. Of course, you won't get all the fabulous experience of coming to the daily show, but you catch up. This is the current plan, or where we're at as far as treatment and how I'm feeling and blah blah blah. It was a thought. Let me know what you think. All right, and I think that would also help with the compilations, because then I can pull those all together. There's only 3 of those to pull into the compilations of cycle. All right. In any case, let's. What else do I have to do? Okay, these are the things. I need to scan Bill's lab results from the doctor's appointment today and send them up to MBI and request some medication refills. And I also have to do Hoff's medication distribution. So we, when I went into the hospital in December, I used to, divvy up the meds for 2 weeks and then administer morning and night every day. And then when I was going into the hospital, I said, let's stop doing this. You're a grown up with many master's degrees. I'm going to give you the distribution. I'll put them into the bucket, the 2 weeks worth of meds, and then you are in charge of making sure you take them in the morning and the night, not me. So we've transitioned that medication taking to ownership to him. But the 2 weeks is up, so I got to fill it up. And I do want to fill it up now, because then I don't have to deal with it during treatment and the bad days after treatment. So I think this is a good time anyway, but he's out of... we reached the end of the last 2-week cycle, so I got to update it. So that is on my to-do list for today. So no angel deliveries, to my knowledge. So I guess that is all I have. Thank you, everyone. We love you. Remember, every day is a gift. Live it.